Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having Sagittarius on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, first thing is, a look as far as friends go. Well, the friends may be people that are optimistic, jovial, very happy-go-lucky, can be very philosophical. This person's friends may actually be very advantageous and beneficial, perhaps to this person's goals and to this person in general that has this position. Friends may also be from other countries, other cultures. Friends may also be religious. They may be very comedic. They might be people that go on a lot of long distance journeys. They might be people that travel abroad frequently. They may be people, perhaps even in some isolated cases, connected with foreign affairs. They may be, at the same time, they may be somewhat flighty and inconsistent. This person may have a tendency at times to attract maybe friends that aren't really sustained and they're not protracted. They may come and go, and there might be some fluctuation with this. Now, as far as goals and aspirations go, this person, their goals may be tied in with long distance traveling, may be connected with religion, perhaps higher thinking, philosophy. It may be connected in even some remote cases toward even comedy or things where maybe stand-up comedy in some isolated cases. They may be connected with theology, even sports and athletics. They may be connected with exploration, other cultures. This person may do. Their aspirations and goals may be connected with traveling abroad in some cases. They may be associated also with horses, such as working maybe with horses, maybe training them in some cases even. Now, the 11th house is also associated with groups, and perhaps groups may be something connected with sports. It doesn't necessarily mean the person is an athlete, although in some cases it may be true. It could be even something remotely connected with sports, such as sports trivia or statistics with sports. Being an avid people that are avid sports fans are enamored with sports, maybe groups associated with philosophy, their congregation, their religion. It could be their groups might be ones that are rather intellectual, connected, people that are strongly connected with abstract thinking, maybe friends that are in college, perhaps. They might have many friends that are college educated. Now, the next thing I look at as far as the 11th house goes, it can be connected with the type of friend that we are, and simply maybe the perception of others as far as the friend that we may be, as far as maybe how friends and acquaintances may see us. And this person may be seen as someone that's jovial, that's very happy-go-lucky, that's exuberant, that's expansive, someone that has a positive outlook, that can be philosophical, a person that is very learned. This person may be seen as that perpetual scholar, that person that is never satisfied with learning, just limited in a limited manner, someone that wants to constantly learn, a person that is adventurous, a person that may be seen as well traveled, someone that is jovial, someone that's expansive and upbeat and optimistic. Now, the 11th house is also associated with our humanitarian interests and endeavors, and this person may be the kind of person that maybe does some kind of teaching where they're not getting paid or remunerated, someone that might give some free online courses, for example. It can be something even in connection with sports and athletics, maybe helping some youth group or being a coach or manager on a team that's not necessarily getting paid or compensated for his or her time. It can be something in connection perhaps with religion, with philosophy, with being motivating, such as a motivational speaker that doesn't get paid maybe for what he or her does, just something where this person is just being very philanthropic in these areas. Now, the 11th house is also associated with one's stepchildren, if applicable. Now, if this person has stepchildren, the stepchildren, one or more, may be seen as philosophical, may be seen as somewhat comedic, comical, or jovial, happy-go-lucky. Maybe one or more is very strongly religious, expansive, may like to travel a lot, go on, might be strongly into abstract thinking, may be strongly interested in pursuing college courses. The higher mind may figure prominently with one or more of these stepchildren. It could indicate that perhaps the stepchildren maybe even might even in some cases might be from another culture or another country, might be a different ethnic background, and perhaps in some isolated cases, as the sign Sagittarius is connected with things that are other cultures. So, well, and the ninth house Sagittarius, I should say, there's a correlation with that. So that's why I'm saying it's possible they might be from, in some isolated cases, it was connected with another culture or ethnic background. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Sagittarius on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Capricorn on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.